puts that streak on the line here, Mike.
144-0, and you know that Diamond Dallas Page is going to be a very interested observer in this matchup to see if any of these moves from Kanyon he might be able to implement against Goldberg, see what's effective against Goldberg. You know the way that DDP is so studious when it comes to videotapes.
Kanyon's pretty pumped up, Brain. He should be.
Well, of course, for a match of this importance, that's the only way to go.
We've got a guest.
Here, sit down.
Raven has arrived. What's on your mind?
I am Kanyon. I am the innovator of offense, and I am exactly what I say I am. Simply the best. Who's better than Kanyon?
Gonna get our answer here in just a minute.
Schiavone,
Yes.
I'd like to talk about the unfair treatment I constantly receive. The shoddy treatment I've received since childhood. What about me? All my life, Tony, from childhood, from my parents, through high school, through now, always singled out, always treated differently, always treated unfairly and poorly. No different here at WCW.
Well, as Goldberg comes out from the locker room area, have you ever confronted the demons from your past?
I've confronted the demons, Tony. It just seems to be grossly unfair, the treatment others receive. Look at Goldberg right here, a prime example. Goldberg gets an armed security force to follow him throughout the building. Why, is something gonna happen to him?
Well, you've had the
What
fun.
about me?
Has
What
his own
about Raven?
dressing room.
What'd you say, Heenan?
Has his own dressing room.
Has his own dressing room? I don't need your help, Heenan.
Excuse me.
Iron Mike, you always seem to have so much knowledge, so much pertinent information. Why don't you go forth here and...
Well, how can you even question the accomplishments of this unbeaten phenom, the world's heavyweight champion? Just over 1 year in our sport. The fans right here in Norfolk, Virginia say it all.
At 144-0, he will face a man that we all know very, very well. Raven better than the rest of us in Kanyon.
What about the package they had just prior? Goldberg versus Diamond Dallas Page. Once again, Page gets something that I don't.
He won War Games.
A video package showing Diamond Dallas Page and the Diamond Cutter at least 50 times. Goldberg and the Spear and Jackhammer. I don't see the even flow. I don't see a package devoted to the even flow.
Well,
Don't I deserve as much as they do?
you've had your packages, but every time there's a Raven package, you just want to talk about how mistreated you've been in the past. I mean,
As if I wasn't?
well, I don't know. I don't know that much about your past. That's very much of a mystery. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, the world champion has arrived, and there is no question who they love. You know, they're standing in the scope the same way they stand baseball stadiums when Mark McGuire or Sammy Sosa get up to the plate. They're waiting for something big to happen. They're not sitting down, they're standing. Look at them.
I was not finished. Who's better than Kanyon?
Oh! There is your answer.
There's the man.
It was one spear. And by golly, it's one jackhammer. That's all. 1, 2, 3.
It's over. 145 and zip. Kanyon, you made the list.
I haven't had a second shot at him. That's all I have to say.